So first thing is that we have to download the Python. So go to this website python.org, and you can even Google it, download Python. This is the website, the first link. This is what it comes. Now, as per the latest Python version, you will see this over here, which you have to actually download. Okay, so definitely because I'm a window guy, I work on window. I have not worked on any other operating system, right, in my entire life. So I will can tell you that how to download this for Windows, right? But as I said that for rest other operating systems also, I mean, it's the same process. Okay, so we have to go and click on this download Python 3.11, which is as the latest, the Python as on date. So again, this is going to take some time. Okay, so this exe file, once this gets downloaded, we will go and install this Python. Okay, see, the thing is there are two things. After we finish this Python, then we will go and download the PyCharm. Okay, the IDE, because IDE is just you can say it's just a platform where you can write the code, right? It's a code editor, but ultimately when the code editor is the code you're writing, and that code editor, the engine of that code editor is going to read the lines, the execution of those lines, is going to be interpreted only if you have downloaded the Python. So the first thing is that we must go and download the Python, and then you can go and download any of the your favorites uh, IDE. But as I said that we will be using the PyCharm in this. So you see that by the time I was explaining you, uh, this is downloaded. So Python, this is downloaded. I'm just going to actually double click on this as you always do, right? So this is what you see here, right? Install now, and um, a couple of add python.exe to path. You don't have to really do anything. Okay, so we are simply going to actually say that I want to install this includes idle, pip, and the documentation. Okay, if you want to customize this, you can customize it, but just don't do that. Okay, just simply say that you want to install it. After that, this will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make the changes? Click on yes. Okay, I'm not sure if my the video has recorded that software, but you get to see that yes and no, and this prompt you always see whenever you try to download anything, whenever you try to run any exe file. So see the now I'm using 64 bit, right? So Python now is going to be installed on my system. This is for Windows. By default everything will happen, you don't have to do anything. Okay, you can Google it, the how much space you need, and all that stuff, what are the requirements. Generally I tell you, I have 500 GB plus in my this SSD hard drive, and I'm using the 8 GB RAM, and which is enough, right? Yeah, I mean, please go and use the just search on this, that's what exactly you need. Okay, um, so and you can also check the Windows, latest Windows is compatible, right? So Windows 10 is also compatible. So new to the Python, start with online tutorial documentation. We don't have to actually do anything over here, right? So I'm just going to just close this. So you can also go in your window, and this is where you will find the Python. Okay, so you can search also, you can start typing here the Python. Okay, so this is the Python which is installed. I can right click on this, and I can say that open the file location. So this is basically a location where this is downloaded, as you can see. Okay, just in case if you like to know. And this is the same idle which I was telling you in the introduction, that Python idle by default gets downloaded when you download the Python, because in the initial stage some people also do the coding in this, and this is a very basic, this is like a text editor, so definitely we don't want to use it. Okay, this is maybe you can say if you just want to have one or two practices, initial sessions on this, it's fine, but we are not going to use it. Okay, anyways, so once the Python is done, now let's go ahead and see that how we can actually go and do the PyCharm, how we can download the PyCharm.